Okay. So firstly, do you usually cook in your free time?
Um, I usually cook. Usually the more convenient stuff like spaghettis, grilled cheese sandwiches, sandwiches in general. I don't know, like peanut butter jelly, pastas, pizzas, steak.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So I enjoy cooking at home, and I love eating. So that's why I cook at home.
Okay. Anything you would say as your specialty?
I would say the specialty, the most food that I like to cook when I cook or bake at home is chocolate chip muffins. Yeah, because I've done that since I was in high school, and I've learned that from school, and ever since then I just fell in love with chocolate chip muffins. I don't know why. It's either that or chocolate fudge muffins. Yeah, because I enjoy baking, and every time friends come over, I usually bake for them, or when friends are over, I usually bake for them to to impress them. Yeah.
And they were impressed.
Yeah, they were pretty impressed, and then the results was pretty good, so that's why.
But this time you came to Singapore to film 3+1, you have to cook. You can't bake, you have to cook like...
Yeah, I have to cook more, how do you say, exotic dishes, I think. Because they're more specific, and they're more, the ingredients is really, and 丰富, like there's a lot. And there's a lot of sauces, and there's a lot of ways to do it. And then, because this show, three dishes in one soup, there's 3 dishes that I haven't done before. So it took kind of hard work to remember all the positions and all the ingredients to go in, and all the sauces, and then the ways, which each step is very specific.
You have so much experience. Do you have any tips you want to share? Something you discovered yourself.
Something I discovered, huh? Well, I discovered how to cut onions, finally, because when I cut onions, I usually cry because it makes your eyes watery. But I found a way to cut onions it's pretty simple actually. So take a note. So you take off the skin, right? You take off the skin, and then you chop off the sides, the roots. And once you chop that off, you chop the onions in half. And when you chop the onions in half, you gotta lay the flat part on the cutting board. And then you hold it with the other hand. And when you cut it, there's a small tip. You don't cut it all the way. You don't cut it all the way. You cut it so you leave this much on top. You leave this much on top of the onion. You don't cut it all the way through. So, and then you cut it very thin. So you cut. So at the end result, you will see the top part still connected, and the bottom area is more like flapping around. Then you know how to cut, very thin slices, cubes of onions. So after you do that, cut, and then you turn it around, and then you cut the other way. So then you will have small, nice, just the right size cubes of onions. So when you do fried rice, when you do stir fry, you can mix those tiny cubes of onions in your dish. Yeah.
That's very, very helpful.
Yeah, it's very helpful. Yeah. Instead of just chopping it, and then turning it and chop, and then it was like all a mess. Yeah. This way, it's much quicker and cleaner. Well, actually, I remember a very stupid thing I did when I was in high school, and then I think I was making macaroni and cheese. Yeah, because I haven't done macaroni and cheese before, and then I think I was really tired that day or something. So I was cooking the macaroni, and then on a boiling pot, right? I was boiling the macaroni, cooking it, and then I had another pot doing the cheese, the milk, and all the powder that goes in. And then when it comes to serving, I put all the cheese in a bowl, and then I put the macaroni with the water inside the bowl. So it became like macaroni soup. So yeah, I forgot to take out the water. So that was one of the stupid things I did before.
What would you have as your last meal if tomorrow's the end of the world?
Wow, my last meal. I don't know. I think I would have a nice teppanyaki meal. I think, you know those Japanese teppanyakis? Yeah, I think I would have a nice sirloin filet mignon steak, you know, and nice, you know, rice with like pepper and like real bean sprout vegetables, lettuce, I don't know, a bunch of shrimp, fish, squid, all like teppanyaki and the teriyaki sauce. Yeah.
Any food that you won't eat even if you're paid $1 million?
Any food?
Something you never eat.
Well, the most odd thing I've heard from China was they eat dogs. Because I don't think I would eat a dog. Well, I don't eat a lot of intestines either. Intestines or anything to do with feet. Chicken feet, duck feet, pork feet, no.
You like dogs a lot?
Yeah, I love dogs. I love animals. So I just, yeah, when I hear that they eat dogs, I was quite shocked actually. I used to have a dog. I used to have a Spanish Cocker Spaniel. Yeah, and he was like all black, real curly hair. And then after that, I had a golden retriever. Yeah, yeah. So I love dogs. One was Lulu.
Lulu's
the spaniel, and then one was Tito. Yeah.